first denominator factors into x plus 3 times x minus 2. The second one factors into x plus 3 times x plus 2. So our least common denominator is going to need to have an x plus 3 in it and an x minus 2 in it to satisfy the first denominator. The second one says, yeah, I like the x plus 3, but I need to have an x plus 2 down there also so that I can go into it evenly. Okay, first fraction, how is it changed down below? Looks like the x plus 2 is the new part, and it looks like for the second thing the x minus 2 is the new part. So we have 3x, and I'm going to write it with two colors here, times the x plus 2 plus the x that's already there times the x minus 2 that shows up. And again, because of that plus sign dead center in the numerator, nothing is cancelable. We're going to do some distribution up in the numerator. 3x times x makes 3x squared. 3x times 2 gives us plus 6x. Next distribution, x times x, that's x squared minus a 2x. And our denominator is going to have these three parentheses in it, x plus 3, x minus 2, and x plus 2. Up in the numerator, we're going to combine some like terms. With the x squared terms, we got 3x squared plus 1x squared, that's 4x squared. And the 6x minus 2x makes plus 4x squared plus 4x over 3 parentheses here, which I'm going to keep writing over and over again. I notice up above that I can factor out a 4x, leaving x plus 1. And then, wow, no cancellation's going to occur. So maybe the step before this was the form that I wanted to leave it in, so that I didn't have to have that factored numerator, but it's really your choice on which way you go there. I'm okay with either. Number 19, I'm going to factor the first denominator. It's going to be 3n times n. And then I think we're going to have a 1 and a 3 plus and a minus. Notice on the outer edges, the 3 times the minus 3 makes a minus 9, and inside I have a plus 1, and the minus 9 and the plus 1 add up to that negative 8 in the middle. The second term, I'm going to switch colors. I almost want to write the minus 2n first plus the 6, and then factor out a negative 2 to have n minus 3. Now, going from the printed form to the negative 2n plus 6, that was not the negative 1 technique. That was just rearranging the terms into descending order, and that was using the commutative property of addition. So we didn't have any problems there. Down on the bottom right, the 3n plus 1 is going to stay as is. I'm not going to make any messes around with that. So, common denominator needs a negative 2 out front to make the middle denominator happy. I need to have a 3n plus 1 in it and an n minus 3 in it, and that satisfies all three denominators. Then we've got to look very carefully. The first numerator had a 2n in it, and that denominator got changed by multiplying by the negative 2. Then I have a plus 1. I can write the 1 or I don't have to, your call. And that fraction got multiplied down below by 3n plus 1. And then I've got minus 2 times, and this got multiplied down below here by both a minus 2 and an n minus 3. So we're going to be very careful as we do all this multiplication out. Up on the top left, we're going to have minus 4n. The plus 1 distributes and just gives us plus 3n plus 1. And then for purposes of multiplication, I'm going to multiply the two of those together to become a positive 4, and distribute the positive 4 to the n minus 3, and make this a plus 4n minus 12. And I'm going to rewrite the denominator here, so there's no questions. Okay, combine like terms up in that numerator. The minus 4n and the plus 4n cancel each other out. So it looks like we've got 3n because there's no more n terms to add to it. And 1 minus 12 makes minus 11, all over negative 2 times 3n plus 1 times n minus 3.